We are going to make Brussels sprouts with onion powder, garlic powder, Mrs. Dash original, salt-free garlic and herb, Miss Mary all-purpose seasoning, curry powder, and white pepper. I like to mix my seasonings all up together before I actually put them on my food. I don't know. Some people like to do it one at a time. I like to mix it all up at one time. Seems to me that it spreads more evenly. We're going to rinse these babies with a good rinse with warm water. Next, I'm going to proceed to take the Brussels sprouts, cut off the tips, and then cut them in halves. Of course, you're going to take those tips and put them in the garbage and keep your halves. Now, sometimes Brussels sprouts come really tiny and then they can be really big. So I kind of like a medium sized Brussels sprout, maybe about the size of a quarter or no bigger than a $half. I get all those pieces chopped up, all those ends placed in the garbage. For this amount of Brussels sprouts, I'm going to take about 4 tablespoons of the extra virgin olive oil to coat the Brussels sprouts. Then next, I'll take the seasoning and start to season the Brussels sprouts. I usually add a little bit at a time just so I can coat it evenly. Okay, give that a little mix, and here's the already mixed seasoning that I use. Once I'm done with that, I'll start with the sauce, which will be the soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and the hoisin sauce. So I mix that in a bowl to get that ready to spread later on once I roast them for 45 minutes first. Here they are. They look so good. They're all seasoned and ready to go in the oven. I will roast these on 375. After about 30 minutes, I'll take the Brussels sprouts out and I'll brush them with the sauce that I made with the soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and hoisin sauce. And by the way, guys, my son actually taught me how to make the Brussels sprouts. I tweaked it with the sauces, but I love thinking of him when I make Brussels sprouts. Taking my little silicone brush and just brush that right over. If you have some sauces that you prefer to use, go ahead and use them. These are just the ones I usually select to make this recipe. After coating the top of the Brussels sprouts, I'll take a spatula and kind of just give it a stir so that the sauce can spread evenly between all of the Brussels sprouts. Then spread them evenly and pop them right back in the oven for another 15 minutes. And here you go. These are the roasted Brussels sprouts. I really like them. You guys are going to love them. Be sure to drop in the comments if you try this recipe. I really want to know how you like it. This is how they turned out. I really love that little char. If it wasn't for the video, I really would have left them in for like another 5 minutes. But for presentation purposes, I took them out. But even so, they look and taste really good. Remember,